What's going on, everyone? It's Chris, aka the Nerd Dad, and I got something different for you guys today. Check it out. What's going on, everyone? Today I've got something different. This is actually not a Star Wars related video. Shocking, right? But this channel is the Nerd Dad, so kind of have to nerd out with something else, right? Back in the early 2000s, this was the anime that was literally my go-to anime. Every day after school, I'd come home and just watch it. Even though it was reruns, I believe it was like New Century Zero is what I was into. My favorite Zoid at the time was the Liger Zero. Actually, still my favorite Zoid. But I went ahead and decided to build this. I do have a Liger Zero kit. Reason why it's not the first one I'm reviewing. I had posted this in a Facebook group, and it got a lot of attention because of something I did to it. Um, I think I kind of got it. I think I kind of got scammed a little bit. The pictures I saw from it, I got it on Amazon, but the pictures I saw from the pilot was actually supposed to be a Jack Sisko. When I opened it up, it was just a generic pilot, and it was kind of upsetting. I was really hoping it was gonna be Jack Sisko, but it is what it is. It was still a great kit to really put together. A couple things about it was a little difficult, but I figured it out. On the sides, obviously you can't read any of this. A couple pictures of the lightning Saix. That's what it's called, obviously. It shows here what it can do. It's got boosters. It has these cannons in here, cannons and missiles, and also with the gun up top with little wings that come out. It's pretty cool. They have like different feet that you can. So it gives you within the kit 3 different feet you can make. The paws are closed. One's more of like a, I don't know what you would say with that, but it's a lot pointier. Looks like one fingernail or one little claw, and then the 4 claws that spread. That's actually the configuration I went with for a main purpose. Mainly the way how I displayed it. So let's get to the kit. And here it is, a Lightning Saix with all its glory. I did forget to mention that it is a Kotobukiya kit based out there in Japan. Like I said, I used to always collect the Hasbro Tomy versions, and they just got lost, man. And I decided just to go ahead and start collecting them again. This one was kind of a pain in the butt to put together. A couple times here, I was kind of, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a break. Something crazy is just kind of a little frustrating. Here are the claws. These are the claws I said they spread, so kind of if he's leaping forward, they're spread forward a bit more realistic. I did go ahead and do some panel lining, so I don't know if you could see in the camera. On his face, I did add red accent into his face where the panel lining is. Also, in the missiles here, those are also red. I painted those as well. They didn't come that way. I had to go in with a Gundam marker and be very, very, very careful with that just to make sure I didn't mess that up. Neck region, I did add a little bit more red as well. And then on the upper thigh here, the front leg, there's a little bit of red there as well. You probably see some of these little cables here. I'm gonna get to that later. That's the reason I noticed, or I noticed that on my Facebook post. That's what got a lot of attention of how I did this here. If you look over here as well, you can probably tell a little bit here. They add a little bit of red accents as well. Nothing too crazy. I don't know how to airbrush. I actually kind of want to start getting into airbrushing and probably airbrush this a little bit more accurate to the show. It's just something I want to do. Something I want to try, but I don't think I want to try on this kit. I do have 2 Liger Zeros. I have a Schneider and then just a base form, and I think I might just try it on the base form just to see. It's a little scary just because these kits now are so expensive to get, and I'm a little worried about trying it out, so I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll try it. I did go with the configuration with his eyes are green. It did give you 2 options. There's a clear and there's a green. I went with the green just because that was Jack Sisko's. His was green as well. So the wiring, why there's wires here. So you can probably tell here, there's a wire here that comes on a stand. I did wire LEDs from Evan Designs inside the head of the Lightning Saix. And so I did drill into the head, just under the cockpit, into the neck with a very, very thin wire, through the back, under, and into the stand. I wired under the stand all the way under, and here's a button here. It's very hard to see, but I went and drilled it, went in with a went in with a bit, go ahead and drill that out to the size I needed it to, and then there's the button there. So I mean, you can kind of see how it does, how it looks. It's green. If I turn off this light, you can just see just how it makes it pop. And I think that was one thing on Facebook that really got people's attention. I will add a couple photos of what it looks like in the cockpit. You can see if I lift it up, it's gonna get very bright, but it's in there along with the pilot. But once you close it, I mean, it's gonna be in display anyway, you're not gonna see it. But the light doesn't bleed through the ears there; it just goes through the eyes, which turned out very good. I'm very happy with the way that came out. I did buy a whole bunch of extra. I bought a whole bunch of extra LEDs. That way, in case I want to do it with any future projects, I'll probably do it with that. The Schneider, I'll probably do it with that. I go ahead and turn this over around this way. You can see the front. Let me see if I can get it here for the front of the face for you. So that's for the front. And then if I keep spinning, obviously you'll see the other eye there is lit up. I guess it turned out very good. I was very happy with the way it came out. Like I said, I'll probably be doing that with the other ones. I'm not sure when, but it was a couple times I gave myself a little minor heart attack just because I was afraid they would break. This kit does have a bunch of articulation in the arms, or the legs, I should say. Right here, just where the wrist area would be, and just in the middle of the arm here it does. I'm not going to go and do it just because I have it positioned the way I want it to. With the wiring, I did do this. There is I'm not sure if you can see it there, but there is a little black piece here, and that's actually more of a quick disconnect that I got from Evan Designs as well. It made it just a lot easier just because I wanted to unplug that and go ahead and feed the wires under. That way I can hide them. I'll probably just end up just spray painting it black or airbrushing if I start airbrushing, and just to cover up those wires just so you can't see it, so it just goes black on black. One nice thing about this was I was able to disconnect here, is that if in the future, if I wanted to add like another Zoid in there, I can go ahead and just unplug this and then take off the lightning Saix, and then I could actually put in another Zoid in there. So I'm going to turn this off. Actually, I can probably show. Falling apart now. So now, you know, I'm able to take the stand out, and now he's able to stand on his own. Little wires are hanging from there. You can probably see them there. They are hanging from right here, but again, it's going to be mainly for display purposes. But it just allows me just to review it a little bit better. The two guns on top can swivel all the way around, and that might make it come off. These kits are a little fragile. We got the little wings on the side here. Obviously, in the anime, he uses boosters, and obviously gives him more, not more thrust, but aerodynamics. Like I did say, the legs can't articulate. But I did say I wasn't going to do it, but I ended up doing it anyways. Can go here, at the hip, at the knee, and in the ankle area. The tail can come up. Not much flexibility in the tail. This one's a little bit more fragile. I wasn't a fan of putting this one together just because these little things here are single pieces, and they tend to come right off if you put too much pressure on them. Probably give you a better look at the face. You probably see a little bit more red in here. I did add a little bit of red. I could probably see the little wire right in there. It's green and red. It's not a big issue. It just comes from the head drills, and I drilled straight into the neck, so it turned out pretty good. One main thing about the anime that was really big was the fact that it can be controlled by a pilot. So that being said, right here in the head, in the canopy area, here is the pilot. That's not the pilot it came with. I ended up losing it. I just misplaced it, and I believe I let my daughter play with it for a second while I was building a very important part, and I lost it. Not her fault. It was my fault. I just wasn't paying attention. But luckily, I have another kit, and on the other kit it came with two, so I just replaced it, so it wasn't a big deal. Take a look at the gun. I can actually probably pop it up here. Take that off. So on the gun, here's the gun. I did a little bit of panel lining in the red. This one was a little tough to get the panel line correct. Like I said, I think I do want to learn how to airbrush these. You know, because I don't like the that plain silver look. Let's see if I can get it in focus. You can see there, it's just a gray. I kind of wish it was more of a gunmetal. And that's the reason why I'm contemplating whether I want to airbrush these. Probably in the claws, even the claws for the lightning Saix. I kind of want to do more of a titanium look. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that turns out. But these guns can't move independently. They just stay together like that. Here's a joint here that actually connects to the lightning Saix. Like I said, it's very sensitive, so it does tend to pop out very easily. You can probably see a little bit more detail in there of the panel lining I did. Nothing too crazy. And again, last shot lightning Saix. So you can see his feet. I did do a little different. So these are more flat. The individual toes do move up and down, but these, like I said, do spread. Let me see if I can get that. And you can see the toes there, so you can close them. Not much, but you can close them a little bit. That was a pain. This was the one thing about this kit I did not enjoy. There are the claws there. You see how they spread out? They come out a little bit more. I will say this is the one thing about this kit I did not enjoy. That was not fun. It is, I believe it gives you 4 options to make 4 just like these or 4 the other. I went ahead with the front like this, and then the back ones were the ones that are more closer together and kind of just, just more flat and kind of easier in that sense. I kind of try to go like with the picture on the art on the box, something close to that. But after I got the toes the way I wanted to, it worked out pretty well. Here you have the hind feet, so you can kind of see how they're all just close together. And then also like the toes do articulate every individual toe. You can see a little bit more here of the red panel lining I added. Very subtle, nothing too crazy. Didn't want to add too much red because this kit is mostly like a gunmetal gray and other light gray, so a little bit of red, nothing too crazy. Overall, I really did enjoy this actual build. I was a fan of Lightning Saix on the show, especially when Jack Sisko was going head to head with Big Cloud in the Liger Zero Jaeger. That might be a kit I'm gonna have to get as well. That way they kind of go together, even though I have a generic pilot. I really enjoyed the fact that these little hoses here are not just plastic; they're a rubber texture, so it gives it that flexibility. It's something I really enjoyed about it. Overall, it's a great kit. I don't think I have any negative things to say about it, besides the fact that I didn't get Jack Sisko, and I kind of knew I wasn't gonna get it because the box says Marketing Plus when I got it, but the actual post of it didn't say that, and that's why I figured it was gonna be Jack Sisko. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, it's gonna be a short video, nothing too crazy. If you guys did enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. It does help out the channel. And hey, if you guys do like it, I do have other kits. I have kits I have no problem reviewing as well. I don't even want to say them. Just I guess I could say. Like I said, I have a Liger Zero Schneider. I have a Command Wolf I'm currently working on. And then I do have the other Liger. He's a little bit on the side, pulled apart a little bit because that will be my test kit that I will end up doing any airbrushing on. I did place an order for a. Should I say it? Yeah. I did put a. I bought the Berserk Fury, and that was one thing I really wanted. And that's gonna be a monster. That's gonna be a beast. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. It's something that I wanted to pair with the Liger Zero, so I'm hoping I can put that together, and as well as like get the Liger Zero with that display that one as well. I did get some Evan Designs LED for that as well, so look out for that. That will be another one I would definitely have the glowing eyes effect on. If anyone does want to see how I did do the LEDs, I don't mind pulling it apart. It's nothing too difficult. It's just the most difficult part was, wiring from the head and then wiring it through the neck, but also keeping the neck disassembled while I'm wiring, and then try to assemble the neck after because the wiring got caught in there. So that was a little scary because I thought I was going to break something, but I ended up doing it. Turned out great. But please, if you guys have any questions at all regarding this kit at all, I don't mind answering any of the questions. I will leave a link in the description of a bunch of different places that you can purchase this from. I may add a couple that they currently don't have it, but it is another site to look at just in case they have it, because you never know, you know. But thanks again, guys. Please, again, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Any questions, like I said, I am very open to answering any of your questions. So take care, you guys. Have a great day, and see you on the battlefield.